Alright, let's see what we got left here. So these look like Sportster foot pegs. Could be K model foot pegs too. Not sure why they wrap this stuff all up like this, but I guess it kind of protects them a little bit. Not sure what they're protecting though, but they are what they are. Alright, that looks like a later one. These look like 70s foot pegs to me, the way the shape of them are. And these appear to be the same side. See how they look identical? It's almost like they're the same damn peg. So it's not a set. See, it's at an angle, so they bend up at an angle when you hold them straight. Something like that. So if this was on the other side, it would bend forward instead of back, so it's not the right way. Also, the offset's different. So the earlier pegs have the shaft comes down to the center. So 70s they offset them like this. So these are the right side ones on the 70s Sportster. And sometimes there's some casting numbers on these things, which I don't always go by casting numbers, but I know what these things are by looking at them. I've done enough of them over the years. So just put some new rubbers on there and these are good to go. Yeah, they look like they're straight too. They don't look bent. So it comes straight out like this, and if this is going the same way, it ain't bent. So these haven't fallen down too much yet. So, and if they fold down too far, you can always put a little weld right in here under the peg, and then it won't go down so far. It's one of the tricks you do to make them good. This one sticks way up in the air though, nice and high. This one here is going slightly downhill. Whoop. Not too much, but just a little bit. Be up here about there, be better. So you just have to put a little weld, 30-second, 50 thou worth of weld on there to do that. One of the tricks you can do. These have the stock shouldered bolts in here, it looks like, so that's all good too. So these are good. They're not stripped out, are they? Nope, they still got splines in them. Just put your finger and you feel them. This one still has a bolt in it, so I know there's threads in it. And this one looks like there's threads too. So. Two good pegs. Sounds like springs. What am I buying now? And maybe they're seat post springs, maybe. Yep, that's what those are. Oh, it even says what it is, seat post spring. Yeah, this is something different. Got a 40 dash number on that. It fits 1940. What's in here? Oh, carburetor part. Yeah, that's nice. Linkert. That's junk. Not supposed to rotate like that. Somebody CAD plated that and it's bad. This ain't supposed to rattle in here like that. Look kind of short too for some reason. So that's a Linkert main jet, high speed needle. So that's not supposed to be rotating. So you can put Loctite in there and it might lock up on it and keep it from moving, or you can go in there with some little solder and solder it up a little bit and that'll do it too. Just stay off the thread. It's a really fine thread. Too bad, it's a real nice looking needle. Wonder if it's a repop made wrong. Looks pretty damn nice, so I don't know. These days you don't know. There's a lot of repop stuff out there. Back in the day, if you found a needle that was original. These days you never know. If it's new, it's made wrong. If it's an old one, it's worn out. So it's supposed to be tight. So, oh no. Get these. Seat post springs. So in the picture they didn't show the bad spot. They only showed the good part. What a shocker. I'm surprised they didn't show the bad spot. Now the more thin, the wider it's worn right here, the more that thing is worn down, because when you start putting a big flat spot in there, you see half the spring goes away. When it goes away like that, that becomes weaker, so the spring is weaker, and eventually it will break right through there, because that's where all the stress is at. So these are pretty heavily worn, and they did not show that part in the video when they sold them. So they look good in the video, or in the picture. eBay. You never know what you're going to get on eBay. So these have been replaced because they were worn a lot. Oh well, they're not broken yet, so they're still usable, but they're definitely not the best. Hope I didn't pay too much, but probably did. This here, same deal. It looks good, but it's damaged, so damage is damage. So we'll see. There you go. When they get out of this group of these. Nice, and they're not bent. You don't get that very often. So Sportster foot pegs. 76 and earlier. And these go back to 70... what year they changed this? 73, 71, 2, somewhere in the area they changed this style. I forget what year it is. For sure 73 to 75. Well, on the right side of the break in 75, so that's 73, 4. So 71 to 73. 71 to 74, I mean. 75, they put the brake over here, so they have a whole different setup over here. They had a real weird looking piece of crap they did for 2 years. So these are definitely early to mid 70s. So there you go. More junk.